Johnny. Do you want to go to an ice cream social?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Great, let's go.
I reorganized all of my DVDs this week. Paul is going to be very happy with me.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't throw away much of anything.
Nice.
I think you're going to be happy with my physical media collection. It's time for Matt Mattingly's Ice Cream Social. Sitting in Pittsburgh, that is Paul Mattingly. He's under the weather, but he's here. It's Matt Donnelly in Las Vegas. And I am Jacob, the audio guy. We're preaching
fun.
Yeah.
I'm hoping with the amount of medicine I've taken that I'll be able to not get through this without coughing a ton. But
I think I might be getting whatever you got to, or whatever's just floating around out there. I'm getting a scratchy throat, but I've had a long week too. So.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's all good. It's that time of year.
Well, yeah. I'm feeling great.
Good. That's what we need.
We need at least one of the three of us to be healthy. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got I've been looking at a shelf in my house for about 2 months now that was covered with DVDs. It's the shelf that for some reason made the move from my old house to this house. Uh-huh. It's been covered with DVDs for years. You know, we don't touch them. We don't do anything with them. And I was like, I'm getting rid of all of these. And then I thought about it a little more and said, I'm going to get rid of the cases. And so they're all getting squished down into cases. And so instead of a shelf covered with DVDs, there is now a new shelf. And among other things, it has some cases with a few hundred DVDs in it.
Okay.
But yeah. I only did the stupid thing twice.
What's that?
I feel like Paul would have done this thing a lot, and I want to know for sure if he would have done this thing or not.
Okay.
And that is, while I'm organizing DVDs and pulling DVDs that I don't use out of the sleeves and putting them into the shrunken down things, I bought 2 additional DVDs to complete a set. So I have DVDs that I'm not going to use and decided to buy 2 more of them.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was like, I have every James Bond movie except the last one. I clearly have to add that one.
Dude, it's an OCD kind of thing. I feel you, man. And I know it's stupid, but I have that itch in my brain too. That's why I have to be very selective with what I collect and what I go for, because if I'm doing it, I go whole hog. Yeah. And I'm doing even for stupid stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, and people are asking in the chat, by the way, the categorization of the DVDs was very important, because I said if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. So they are all sorted now by category and then alphabetized within that category. So you got like action, comedy, drama, fantasy, sci-fi, all the stuff, and then they're alphabetized within that.
Yours is far more detailed than mine. I said
if I'm going to do it, I'm probably not going to do this more than once. I'm probably going to do this one time in my life.
Sure. My stuff is just all in chunks. I've got a wall of anime, regular animation, more animation, cartoons. Then I've got, what else? Oh yeah, just more cartoons.
More cartoons around his room.
More cartoons. Then I've got sci-fi, horror, big chunk of kung fu.
Yeah.
It's just a lot, yeah. But it's all very just.
It is a little silly, but I'm happy to get things. I'm happy to get all those things off the shelves and do all of that stuff. That is making me happy. I walked past that new shelf just now, walking in here, and it just made me smile.
That's nice. I'm the kind of collector that needs to see the stuff. You know,
that's the thing, is you're collecting it. I'm keeping these DVDs and Blu-rays and all the other stuff, like, for the week that the internet is out for some reason.
Yeah, the week. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. It's just going to be a week, guys. Maybe 2, just to flatten the curve.
COVID. Just COVID.
Just 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and then all streaming services,
and then we're going to be right back. No problem.
So here's
Paul
me.
just eating a cheeseburger and jacking it. No problem.
I just bought a new DVD player because it was super cheap.
Good.
It's all region. And I was like, okay, I'm grabbing another DVD just to have another spare. And I got this box from Amazon the other day.
You have a spare DVD player?
I have several spare DVD players. So, dude, when you got as many DVDs as I do, you better have a way to keep them playing. But Anne was like, I think you might
This
just
is
be a
sorry.
shopaholic or something. I'm like, no.
This is a hoarding red flag. But go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
Yes.
It's not a hoarding red flag. I'm making
Multiple
sure
spare DVD players is a hoarding red flag.
Do you
multiple spare.
trust the hoarder as to whether or not something is or isn't a red flag, or do you trust the outside voices?
Here's the thing.
listening to the hoarder.
It is technically only one spare because
Okay.
the one that I have in my basement
This
is
so
the one
sad.
that's hooked up.
This is so sad. Listen, you justify making 3 DVD players one. Go ahead. Keep going.
The one that's hooked up in my basement that's ready to go is an all-region player.
Okay.
Okay.
I have only a handful of all-region discs, but occasionally I do like to order those, and some stuff you just can't get any other way. So there you go. I wanted to make sure I had a spare all-region player.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is.
Okay.
So it's essentially my one spare
Is this
DVD
something?
player.
Matt, do you know about all region DVD players? I'm guessing this
Oh.
is like.
chock full of knowledge about it. Ask me anything, Jacob.
Yeah. What is it?
So some regions play DVDs differently than other regions.
Oh,
So you need an all-region DVD player to play DVDs from all regions.
got it.
Any
So
other
like
questions?
East Coast, West Coast.
Yes.
It's like it's what, Tupac, Biggie. It's the same beef.
Yeah. Same beef.
Got it.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff from the UK, and that like my Toast of London, fucking DVD box set.
Yeah.
That's all. That's a UK
I don't
region.
know why you're bringing your own nickname into this.
Dude, that is the best. So many other, like I said, a handful of, especially like niche horror films, just happen to only get releases in the UK sometimes. And then also,
Paul, I have
just
no
from a
problem with
value
you having
proposition?
these DVDs. I don't have a
Yes.
problem with you having a DVD player. Players is tough. DVD players is
Play on,
that's,
players.
That's a tough one. That's a tougher one to swallow, buddy.
Like, in other words, if your all-region DVD player plays all your DVDs, why do you have another DVD player?
Right.
What do you mean?
I don't think I could say it any simpler than that.
If you have one DVD player that plays all the DVDs, why do you have additional DVD players in addition to the one that can already
Do
play
you
all
think
the DVDs?
I have only one television in this house?
You want to be able to spread around and see the DVDs
Yes.
wherever you. Okay. Oh.
We have a DVD player hooked upstairs, but it's not all region. And
How
then I
many
have a
DVDs
TV in
do you
my...
watch on a regular basis?
See, this is the question that Ann hit me with, and I'm like, well,
Right.
fuck. But
Matt, we're in good company.
But in my defense, a couple weeks ago, when James Vanderbeek passed away, Anne was like, "Oh, I'm crestfallen. I enjoyed him so much. We both enjoyed him in Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23." Right?
Yeah.
So Anne did a cursory search to see if that could be streamed anywhere. And of course, no, it cannot. And then I went, I'll grab it for you on DVD. And then I went, you know what? I think I already bought that for you on DVD a couple of years ago. And I
Here
looked inside
he comes
the cabinet.
to save the day.
I looked inside the cabinet, and there it was. And we have the complete series on DVD that I ordered years ago. Boom! She had her Vanderbeek fix in minutes.
That explains the echoing of just panties hitting the ground that I heard the other day all the way on the West Coast.
She couldn't handle it. Like, oh my God, you're so equipped with so many DVDs. Sploosh.
Just soaking wet. Soaking wet.
She could give half a
Now,
shit.
Paul just brought up a small issue that I have myself, which is I have this part with magic tricks. Did I already buy this?
Do I already have
I'm
this
able to,
coin trick?
for the most part, I'm able to check quickly and know whether or not I did. However, not always, because you will note that during the live podcast that we just did, I gave out prizes galore.
Yes.
And one of the prizes I gave away was a new copy of Annihilation, which is one of my favorite movies.
Abomination is also accurate.
Sorry, not Abomination. Annihilation. I do love Annihilation. So I had actually picked that up for like $5 and then realized I already had the Blu-ray. So, because I'd already bought the special edition many years ago, so I have to be careful. I do have to be careful.
Yeah,
So that's why it's also important for me, Jacob. If I have my shit in boxes and hidden away, and I'm out and about or just scrolling, and I'll be like, "Oh, I really need that. Oh, that's a great price," and I'll grab it. And I'll be like, "Oh, fuck, I already got that shit." So I have to just be careful.
I did have quite a few repeats. I had a lot of stuff that I either had like multiple versions of the same movie, like Blu-ray and 4K and DVD and whatever. And so we kept each movie. We kept the highest format,
the highest quality with the most extras and whatnot.
Fuck the extras. Nobody watches the extras. I'm not.
Oh,
now
pump the brakes. See, now here's the. I just got a copy of.
Matt,
The
when
Abyss.
was the last time you put in the extras disc on a DVD disc of any kind?
The year starts with 19.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop
exactly.
It. Have you seen The Abyss? James Cameron's The Abyss.
Yes.
Have you seen the extended cut of The Abyss?
I did. In 19 something, yes, I did.
Yes, in 19 something, I saw the extended cut of The Abyss.
Well, I finally found a copy of that DVD with the extras on it, and I got it because I love that movie, and I wanted to make sure I got it with the extras. The 4K is going for stupid money, so I just got it on DVD. I'm not a crazy. It has to be the highest quality res.
Well, do you have a 4K player?
Yeah.
With all of your DVD players, do you also own a 4K player?
Yeah, and it's technically 4K player, and the TV runs in HDR, so it maybe not even 4K. I don't fucking know.
No, it's not.
I don't care. That's the thing. It's not. That's not important to me.
I hate it when you guys fight.
I don't know what we're fighting about.
Not fighting about anything. Just extra high fidelity is not my cornerstone main thing. I just want to make sure I have the thing. Oh, there's that crazy thing. See,
Alien, Abyss is I believe the quintessential, and maybe it's more of like an exception proves the rule. Most of the time, the director's cut or the unedited cut or the extra footage just gives you a couple more scenes that really polish off certain plot points.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The Abyss is the only one where the extended version changes the movie completely.
In a lot of ways, yes.
It just completely adds a layer of narrative. And I guess, like, technically, we didn't really have the same technology back when they did The Shining, which would have, if they added more stuff, would have changed it completely. Yeah. Those two are basically come to mind as whereas like there's a supernatural element or an extraterrestrial element that is lays a certain tension in the movie, but never gets pronounced. And if you saw extra footage, it's like blatant.
You didn't see the director's copy of Schindler's List,
right? Yeah,
and that one, the director's version of it, it's a happy ending. It's a totally different ending. It's a whole thing. If
you count the zombies winning as a happy ending, but yes, everyone comes back as a zombie.
Yes.
It's
the zombies looked very happy.
7 million Jewish zombies coming back and destroying the Nazi army.
Oh,
really insane.
It was poetic.
But yeah. Paul, you made it home okay from Pittsburgh?
I did.
To Pittsburgh.
I made it back to Pittsburgh from Bethlehem. Yeah. It was a crazy drive back home.
Weird country song.
It was a crazy drive back home. Big thunderstorms going all night. And I went through just steady, crazy downpour for about 2 hours of my 5-hour drive.
I would have lost this bet every time. If you had said, Jacob, bet on whether or not Paul is actually going to drive back to Pittsburgh right after the show, I would have lost that bet every time.
Oh, no.
Well, this is
I would have been like, no, he's definitely going to change his mind and stay in Bethlehem.
I have a theory. Paul, do you have very good hearing? You have a very good sense of hearing?
I like to think so.
What was that?
I realize this is what's been happening throughout my time working with Paul. Is Paul doesn't really drink or anything either. So even when I've had like bigger improv shows where I brought my friends out from LA or New York, Paul will say goodnight first. He'll leave first.
Sure.
And this is what happened in Bethlehem, PA. Paul said goodbye to everybody and went off in the rain in the beautiful solitary exit from the social situation. And this is what happens when Paul walks away. Everyone turns to me and goes, "That guy's so good. That guy's really good." And I was like, oh, this is why Paul leaves. I think he can hear this as he goes to his car. I don't leave.
You think he's just around the corner? You think he's just around the corner listening?
Because I realized it happened. It happened that night, and I bring up all the times it's happened before, right? Because when I bring all my my New York improv people who we all hated, we thought Second City was stupid, right? And or my LA comedy snob friends were like any kind of like local improvisers, like secretly in your brain, like a notch below whatever you think it's going to be, right?
Right.
And every time they see Paul, and Paul's very unassuming backstage in backstage environments, right?
Yeah.
And then he comes out and he destroys, and all my friends go like, "Oh, this is why you asked me to play with this guy, right?" Like it's like, yes, that's why.
There's a reason I don't toot my horn that often, and you're right. I'm pretty unassuming, but I mean, there's a reason I made it.
That muffler.
There's a reason I made it to main stage, outside of the fucking program. You know what I mean?
Gives great oral sex.
I mean, there was a letter writing campaign to get you on the main stage. That many people thought you were that good, which is it's insane. That's insane. That does not happen.
No
one has written a letter on my behalf to get me into anything. So I do understand what you're saying.
But I will tell you, that's really funny, and I thank you for the compliment, Matt. That's very kind. But
it was really funny to me that like you're walking off in the rain to go drive 5 hours, and everyone's like, "That guy is good. Will we ever see him again?" It's like Shane. You could be dead in that car just driving off into the distance. We don't know. We don't know.
But I'll tell you, the shows we did two basically half-hour sets.
Yes.
Matt and Steve and I don't know that I've been a party to better improv in my life.
It was so fun. The sets were so fun.
I'm not kidding. It was the best shit.
I know you're not kidding. What I am laughing at and applauding, and you are truthful when you say this every single time. You say this so often after if a show happens and you guys haven't done a show in like 6 to 8 months or longer.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just so.
Paul comes back and goes, "God damn, guys, I don't know, but that was the best show we've ever done."
It fills his bucket. Bucket.
Every time. It's great.
But it was really, really good. It was really, really good. It'll stick with me as one of my favorite improv experiences. I think because for a number of reasons, I needed it. I needed a jolt. It'd been a hot fucking minute.
You've been teaching improv, but you haven't really performed improv in a while,
that too. Well, and I think that helps too, right? That's why I tell my students all the time, like I love teaching level 1 and 2 because it reminds me of what I actually need to focus on and what I need to do. So I think I have been rubbing my old improv blade on the whetstone of my own teaching time. And
is that what you call it?
I think I'm pretty fucking sharp right now. Yeah.
Jesus, I didn't know that's what you called it.
But I loved also, it was a very diverse crowd. It was an interesting crowd. It wasn't I don't know how you qualify an improv crowd per se, but they were all
traditionally poor, not a lot of money.
It
was a mixed audience.
Taste. We had a mixed audience, so it was a very diverse crowd. So we had a good chunk, I'd say about 20 scoops.
Yeah, really great. A good amount of scoops came out, which was awesome.
We had a chunk of people from Steve's work.
Yeah.
We had a chunk of people from Steve's personal life.
Yeah.
And then I think we had some randos
just for
we
bravery.
We actually had some randos just show up to go watch a comedy show.
Well, that's nice.
And the house was hot. What do you think? 60 people?
Yeah.
And just hot, man. They laughed at everything. But it was good. I mean, like, I don't know. We had some real fucking moments, man. It was really fucking great.
Oh, nice.
It was really fun. Super fun, great crowd. Like I said, it was really fun to kind of like mix up that crowd. Steve Booth, aka Didgeridouche, which I actually didn't take into full account of him living with that nickname until we got together with the Scoop event. And he's like, yeah, they call me didgeridoo, and I like it. And I was like, oh, hearing him say that to other people who aren't in the community was really strange. And I feel bad.
Nah, it's funny.
I mean, his name could be worse.
That being said, I want him to come out to the next Scoop Fest and do the bit.
Oh,
But
yeah, he's gotta.
I mean, this is a guy who's made, sacrifices for his family. He saw a road to hoe with restaurant management, and has been hopping to different restaurants. He's been at the restaurant that he's managing for a long time, all to take care of his family and the situations that come with his family. And he is a top shelf improviser, just a totally,
absolutely,
really, really clever, great, if that then what thinker.
That's the craziest thing. Like, he's so fucking good, and just like I said, we did 2 sets.
Yeah,
and they both were basically scene A, scene B, scene C.
Yeah,
and then repeated.
Yeah,
but none of them fucking missed.
Right.
Like, nothing missed.
Yeah.
The top scenes were good, and then the bringbacks were good. Like, the jumps were all fucking on point. Nobody missed fucking shit. I don't know. It was just really, really nice to know you're playing with people that got your back so strong. Everything got caught. Everything got brought back.
Yes.
It was wild.
For long form, I love a 3-hander so much. I love it so much.
I'll tell you who else loves a 3-hander more than anything else on the planet, and that is the following sponsor.
Today's show is brought to you by the Broadway revival of Evita, starring Elvira, sponsored by Velveeta. That's from LAJ in 2024. That's the Broadway revival of Evita, starring Elvira, sponsored by Velveeta.
Hey there, guys and ghouls. It's me, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And I don't want this to come off as too cheesy, but if you're looking to make some great queso, why don't you go grab a big old block of Velveeta and your freshest vegetables, add them up, microwave them, and boom, you're ready to go. Boom. Meanwhile, I'd like to present to you my newest rendition. It's a musical. It's Evita. Don't cry for me, Wolfman. Boo-a-roo-hoo. It's me, Elvira, and my breastises doing a show.
Enter 8 scoops of checkout. Paul has a better Elvira impersonation than I would have guessed.
I know, like it made my I got like half erect.
I was like, oh, right. Yeah, I remember this.
She does parody movies that they're kind of like riff. She does kind of like riff tracks on her own.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And occasionally when I have my Tubi just playing all night, I'll wake up and it'll flip to an Elvira.
Nice.
And she'll pop, and it's not as solid.
She's hysterically funny. She
great. Is. She'll just pop up in the screen and she'll just say something weird. And
right.
She's got that very unique deadpan tone. Yeah.
And it's her currently, or these are old repeats? Like, is that something she's doing now, or is that repeats from something in the past?
15 years ago, maybe.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
She's battling a health situation, isn't she?
I think currently.
I didn't know that.
I think currently. Well, she's what? Pushing 80?
She's getting up there. Yeah.
Isn't she?
She's not a young pup.
No.
Who of us is? Who of us is?
But she's a Vegas success story too.
Speaking of not young pups and all of us slowly inching towards death, I have a neighbor who is having some health issues, and I don't want to go into it too deep. Obviously, it's his business. But I was talking to him the other day, and he was telling me about his health issues, and he's going off to have some surgeries and everything, and the surgeries are tough, and they're not, he doesn't have a guarantee. More likely that he won't come back than that he will come back.
Really?
Yeah. It's not a good situation.
But without the surgery, it's a definite goodbye.
Without the surgery, he's definitely gonna die from this. But with the surgery, it may be a little better. So he and I we've been having some conversation. It sucks so bad.
Is he alone?
No, he's got a wife here, and that's part of our conversation. Is he said, they're planning on selling their house. I think either way, it sounds like, which makes me sad because I like them.
Yeah,
but
they're going to consolidate.
It sounds like they're going to sell the house either way. But he pulled me aside the other day, and we were chatting, and he said, hey, if I don't come back from this surgery, would you mind? Do you know any real estate agents or anything like that in town that you could help my wife get the house on the market and help her get that sold? And of course, we're like, of course, we got all the real estate people. Don't even worry about that.
As a matter of fact, I'll buy it myself. And you just write out the checkbook.
I mean, this is the next step. Is Jacob buys the place? Yeah, Jacob buys a place, and eventually that whole cul-de-sac is his fucking compound.
I mean,
that's the ultimate scoop dream.
If you don't think that's just in my head, not even
I bet it is.
Head,
Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Be spectacular.
Just to have that whole cul-de-sac be yours.
If I could, all I want to do is at the front of that cul-de-sac be able to drive a car in front of the drive and like pull it in and out like in Godfather.
Right.
Like that's all I want to do. I just want to be able to shut down my cul-de-sac. By pulling a car into the front drive and like, no, I own all of this.
Hilarious.
This is all mine.
This is me.
But so yeah, he and I have been having those kinds of conversations lately, and it's going to be rough. And best case scenario, he's going to be out of town for a few weeks. They just left town the other day to go down to the hospital. Hospital out of town and big fancy hospital to go do all the stuff. And after all of that, on their way out of town, they left SJ and I a very well stocked Easter basket.
Oh,
on our front door, just on their way out.
That's so cute.
We're having all of these long, deep conversations, and on the way out, here's a basket with some Reese's eggs in it. And I was like, this is the best thing that I've ever heard of.
That is so sweet.
I love this. Oh,
That's really nice.
Sweet. It's so sweet.
Yeah, we're very lucky here too, Ann and I. We're surrounded by a lot of really good neighbors, and it's so.
I'll tell you too. It's a shitty
so
thing.
Nice.
It's a shitty thing that I even know this, and I'm sad that I know this. But I happen to know who these people voted for in the last presidential election.
Right.
And they and I voted in different ways in the last presidential election.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, can we just have pleasant, civil conversations about that.
No, I think this is everything,
I love
man.
that so much.
Me too. I'm the only one in my neighborhood who voted the way I did.
Yes.
And I get along with multiple neighbors. And that's what's missing from the dialogue is tolerance and greater good, right?
Yeah.
What the social media has done is taken away. We should all get along, right? And so neither side thinks it's imperative that we should all. There's our sense of greater good. Basically, we've made it so that every problem is so dire and everything is so serious that
everything is the end of the world.
That you shouldn't get along with anyone,
right?
Which is crazy.
You should draw lines in the sand as soon as possible, and it's really strange.
And I do understand that. I understand the thought process of like if someone is trying to take away my rights, they become my enemy, and I have to treat them as such. And I get that thought process too. But it is so difficult to say like we do have to remember that the end goal is not just get equality for everyone. The end goal is for everyone to be equally happy and healthy and thriving. Not right now we're talking about bare minimums. And that isn't the end goal. The end goal is everybody to be wonderful. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's shitty. But it does make me happy that we have disagreements about politics, and that's all that it is. And we can have conversations about our disagreements about politics. And
certainly when it comes to
are like here are the ways that we think it would be best to make things better. And that's it.
Yeah. I have a friend whose mother's in the hospital. And it's a religious hospital, like so many are.
Yeah.
And so this person was there, and this friend was there on a Sunday,
mm-hmm.
and that's when the priest comes around trying to give communion to people.
Sure.
And the thing, and the priest moseys into the room. And like my friend can't get their attention to say no thank you, it's just an older priest and he's just hip hopping along, right?
Yeah, just doing his thing.
And he kind of brushes my friend, like almost excuse me, get out of my way without saying excuse me, kind of brushes.
Shoulder checks him.
Yeah. And goes to basically shove Eucharist into this patient's mouth.
Okay, patient conscious or not?
Patient barely conscious.
Okay.
Recovering from a brain tumor removal.
Great.
and can't eat just yet.
Yeah, so not in a good way, and not in a hungry way either.
So then, my friend has to bark, can't eat.
Yeah.
Can't eat. Stop trying to shove that in that person's mouth. Can't eat.
That thing you're doing, stop it.
And priest goes, oh, it's not written here on the chart. We got to make sure that it gets written down here. But okay, which is good. I'm glad that the priest is reading these medical charts, right? And then goes like, all right, well, I'll just give him the sacrament on the head. And goes to put the hand on the head.
Motherfuckers.
Right, my friend has to bark like, hey, recovering from brain surgery.
Motherfuckers.
Right.
Don't touch their fucking head.
Does it say that on the fucking chart? Does it say head surgery on the thing that you're touching?
Again, I want to be tolerant, and I just hate.
I don't. When it comes to that shit, I give a fuck, man. You stick that shit up your own butthole. Fuck off.
As someone who's the co-host of Penn Sunday School, people are obviously very assuming of my beliefs and everything that happens, and those beliefs are largely correct.
Right.
The only thing I point out in personal conversation is I believe my atheism is a personal choice. When I was a believer, it made me do stupid things with my money and stupid things with my life, thinking that the world owed me something, and that somehow some kind of God was going to look out for me when I did stuff, right? And that left me down some really big dead ends. And so when I became an atheist, dealt with things a lot more logically, and my life improved accordingly, right? So it's like it very much was about helpful to me, right? I understand people want to pray for people, as long as you're not saying, no, don't go to the hospital, I'm praying away your cancer.
Yeah.
If you're still going to the hospital, if you're still listening to doctors, I don't get too much of in a tizzy about it. As long as you're still listening to science.
I do, because I've just been so exposed to the oppression, coercion, bullshit that they try and foist on people through their, divine rights.
Look at what happened. The non-religious movement claimed they were libertarian during the pandemic and said no to all kinds of science and stuff. And so I think people are going to do whatever they're going to do, right?
I don't think adhering to any dogma is the way to go.
Here's the only situation where I think is tough, Paul, and I don't mean to be nitpicking and all that stuff. And I've seen people who have found religion as a way to handle addiction, right? And
that's the whole Bill W. thing, man.
And I know there are other methods.
Loose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there are other methods that work, and and all this other stuff, and I want that all to happen. But in my personal life, not in a big swing way, seen people use religion as the backbone to get out of being in some tough situations, and then I didn't want to in that moment take that on or have a conversation about atheism versus belief with that person.
Oh, sure. I'm not even gonna. No, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna.
My thing is always, if you want, whatever you.
But I'm gonna judge them.
Yeah, whatever you believe is what you believe, and if you're not bothering anybody else with what you believe, I got no problem with it. Same as Paul. Like, I might be a little judgy of it. I might go like, all right, but like I'm gonna do that to myself, and I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Right, and I'm all 100% with you there, and that's why I say it's a personal choice.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I need to fix my computer. I'll be right back. I just want to make the conversation real deep and then leave you.
Good.
Perfect.
Well, Matt's leaving us. I'll tell you about. You guys weren't the only ones who did a comedy show this week. I didn't do a comedy show, but I did go to a comedy show. I went and saw a stand-up set this week.
Who'd you see?
And I don't know. I would shout them out. The headliner was excellent. I'll see if I can find him in a second. It was someone that I have not heard of. They were billed as an up-and-comer. They were very good. Not all of the openers were as good. They all had moments. Everybody, I will give everybody their flowers in that they all had really good moments in their sets. One person, though, I felt like I was watching a sitcom bit about a stand-up comedian when this stand-up comedian got up. And this was this week. This was or just last week as we're recording this. But, this was recent. This was not months or years ago. And so I want you to think about what's going on in the news right now. And I want you to tell me why this person just did a whole 7 minutes, because I timed it, 7 minutes on Southwest Airlines open seating policy.
Yikes.
Like, it is in
Right
the
now?
news right now.
Today?
Last week. They're doing a bit about Southwest Airlines open seating policy, while the main news story from Southwest is that they're not doing open seating policies anymore.
Oh,
Like, that is done. We are selling the seats, you
mean they were doing
seat.
a bit about just sit wherever you want vibe,
Yes.
and they're changing that.
They
Not
have
okay.
changed. It
Yeah,
is
that's
changed.
stupid as
I'm
fuck.
like, you think this bit is so golden that you have to hold on to it after it doesn't apply anymore?
Right.
I've got bad news for you about the quality of this bit. I don't understand what's happening. The whole audience is just sitting there going like, I thought they weren't doing this anymore. I thought Southwest stopped doing that.
I'll say
And it just
also,
turned into an audience conversation about Southwest Airlines,
Yeah.
which I'm almost sure is not what the comedian was going for.
I would say also that if this individual had any concept of what's really going on with airports and airlines right now,
that's not the part that we talk about.
that would be the furthest fucking thing that you would talk about is, oh my gosh, I have to get my own seat on Southwest.
It was
I have to
clearly
get
a bit that this comedian had written
Done
like
it
2
for
or 3
years.
years ago.
Jacob, this is exactly why I found myself attracted to improvisation, because as a child, I truly believed comedians just made jokes up on the fly.
Right.
And I was shocked to learn that people had sets that they rehearsed and did over and over and over the same jokes.
Well, the rehearsing
eventually I
is what
understood
really
it,
gets
of
a lot of
course.
people.
What's this?
The rehearsing part, I think, is what really gets to a lot of people. The like rehearsing it to make it look like it is off the cuff. And working so hard to make it appear as though it is off
fine
the
with
cuff.
it. I get it.
No, I think that's
I understand the art form now,
that
but
confuses a lot of people. That's all.
But but for me, I was like, well, I just want to keep making up new jokes and shit.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, holding on to that same one and doing the same bit over and over.
But that's
again,
where it gets
especially when it's
crazy.
like-
Yeah.
especially when it's like
If you
clearly past its
don't
prime.
push yourself
Yeah.
to try and get into some, and also, again,
Matt,
just
what you missed is I saw a comedian doing a bit about Southwest's open seating policy.
Oh, and then you're like, it's over, buddy. That joke.
Right,
is
it's
over.
over.
Oh, the
and
whole
just
audience. The whole audience is just confused. They're like, I thought they weren't doing this anymore.
But it's also extra crazy given the airports are coming apart at the fucking seams.
That's not the oddest thing going on at airports these days. Not the
Oh
oddest thing.
Lord.
I wrote this down the other day on my idea list. It's not really a bit for the show, but it is just an idea that I had.
So I don't know why you're being so upset.
What?
Matt here to defend the airports.
No, I went to Newark, and I think like all the TSA people came back in because there was a deadly crash at LaGuardia.
Yeah.
And so I think they were like, now's not the time to hardline the salaries. Because I went in 2 hours early, thinking it was going to be chaos there. Like I was there to be very patient. I got my bag checked right away, and I was like, I'm ready to just not be a dick and just get through this.
Yep.
You know?
We're all just getting through it.
It was a little crazy. It was a little hairy, but it was definitely seemed like a full TSA staff was at Newark on Tuesday morning.
And Newark on their best day is not the fastest airport in the country. So even when everybody is there being paid as they're supposed to be, it's not the quickest airport.
We're very spoiled with McCarran. It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vegas is awesome.
Boop 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 boop.
Even apparently during the worst of the worst so far, it's still going on as we're recording. But the TSA agents being paid and all that stuff. Apparently Vegas Airport has weathered it pretty well.
Paul misspoke. I don't think someone slipped in the shower after defending Vegas for years to have the airport called McCarran, sir.
Harry McCarran.
I will call it
shower.
McCarran for as long as I fucking can. Because
people.
Harry Reid was the beginning of the end for this country. And I will take that to my grave.
This random stand-up show I went to the other day, somebody mentioned Harry Reid Airport, and there was like a smattering of boos. I was like, people have a lot of opinions for an airport name.
Here's the thing. This is what's fucked up.
Yeah.
This is what's fucked up.
Go ahead, Paul. What is the fucked up thing?
Are you, Jacob? I need a little. What is Paul Mattingly been listening to, please?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What has Paul Mattingly watching Magnificent Seven, Majestic 12, Majestic Cousin.
All right,
This
follow
is
me
good,
down
Paul. I have
this.
a bone to pick about you with you about this anyway, so this is good.
Okay, follow me down this rabbit hole, if you will.
Let's hit
I
it.
don't know if any of you gentlemen are aware of the current situation unfolding regarding military experts on UFOs.
Matt,
I'm behind.
ditto.
Currently, there is a handful of military experts on UFOs who have either died mysteriously or just gone completely fucking missing in the last month. It's weird. And this is all following the president's desire to get disclosure, right? You remember that whole push?
No,
Yes.
No, what was the disclosure push?
One of Trump's campaign promises that he was going to open up all of the.
Yes, okay.
Not just his campaign promise.
Files.
He did a re-up on this like a month ago. Like, I'm going to put, after Obama said aliens are real.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, there's going to be, I want to know, I want everything to be out there. And then as soon as he said that shit, and they got some testimony from some of these experts in the military, boom, 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 they go. They're dropping like fucking flies. And this is the thing that it all ties back to Harry Reid and George Knapp and that whole investigation crew, because Harry Reid was always at the forefront of UFO disclosure. That was one of his big issues.
You think the aliens beat him up?
I think somebody beat him up to shut him up. That's what happened. But it's just crazy. It all just keeps coming back. But what really does scare me is that our politicians are being strong-arm tacticked in many, many ways. They're being blackmailed and literally having their asses beaten.
I'm not blackmailing anybody.
But, even if you're not on tape doing something unforgivable to a child, then they are clearly grabbing you because you've seen E.T. in a box somewhere. And they're going, we'll fucking kill you for that shit. So, like, you can't win for losing with this crew anymore. They got you by the short and curly.
What has Paul Mattingly been watching?
And I just got reminded, flipping through my socials, just got reminded of the story about Jackie Gleason hanging out with Nixon, getting shit-faced. You ever hear this story?
I haven't.
Yeah, they got shit-faced together, and Nixon goes, hey, come on, I'm going to show you an alien. And they went to a fucking place, and he showed Jackie Gleason an alien, and Jackie Gleason just was like, what the fuck? An alien. And his wife to this, would say like he was in a funk for like a month. He just couldn't wrap his head around it. He was really upset.
Richard Nixon showing Jackie Gleason an alien was definitely my favorite part of Forrest Gump. It was the best scene of the whole fucking movie.
Mark Gates in the chat, bang, zoom, back to the moon, alien. Exactly right. Exactly right. One of these days, E.T. One of these days.
Paul, I said some conspiracy shit last night to my wife, and she goes, God damn it, you have to stop talking to Mattingly. I was like, I know.
So the other thing I'll say is that I don't understand, because like they've had guys testify in front of Congress. They've had other guys. There are plenty of sources of people talking about it all the time. So I don't understand your crackdown theory.
I don't either. There's no theory. It's just there are several UFO experts who have gone missing or died very recently. One real big name, I'll have to look it up. But if you just type in Jacob to the internet, if you want, military UFO expert disappears. This is a very recent tale. It was like maybe a week and a half that he's been gone. And many people within the government are like, this guy, not only was he a UFO expert, for whatever that's worth, but he also just had a fuck ton of very high level classified military secrets in his brain.
Right. So the chances are it could be related to something
Could be a lot of other
Even
shit.
if you want to be
yes.
conspiratorial, it could be related to other topics that aren't aliens.
Absolutely. However, when you're dealing with these motherfuckers who are playing all these games and this stock market manipulation craziness all around fossil fuels and shit, if you're talking to somebody who might have access to creatures and technology that can get you like 0 point endless supplies of energy, shit gets fishy quick, in my opinion, for me. But again, I've been reading this shit since I was 12.
Well, it's certainly weird.
It's fucking weird, man. But it's weird times. We're just in some weird times.
We are in weird times. I understand the motivation stuff. I'd be curious if there's any kind of details or specifics to what you're talking about. But
give me a moment. I'll look up the thing. I'll look it up.
Well, while you do that, we can go to the following sponsor.
Okay. That's right.
Today's show is brought to you by Paul Mattingly's new cereal, UFOs. So these are UFOs, Paul Mattingly's new cereal. That's from the Microscoop in 2025.
Hello, it's me, Paul Mattingly. It's time for you to have a balanced breakfast filled with ricin.
Ricin?
Ricin, the key ingredient in all good cereals. Go ahead and pour yourself a big frothy bowl of UFOs. Delicious. Filled with fluoride to stop your pineal gland from communicating with the species that have telepathic abilities. UFOs are guaranteed to dampen your psychic abilities every morning. Get yourself a big heaping spoonful. Can you taste that gnarly granola goodness inside every bowl of UFOs? That's right. You'll never astral project again. No, you're stuck here forever. You'll never realize what's on the dark side of the moon. You're fucked. Just eat my cereal.
Anyway, Scoops, check out. One of the guys at work a few months ago started explaining to us how people in China could see the other side of the moon. He was telling us how there isn't really a dark side of the moon because it's just rotating, and the people on the other side of the world see the other side of the moon. And we call that person Doctor now. That's his new nickname. Doctor.
Okay.
What was the conspiracy thing you said to your wife, Jacob?
Oh, it was. It was. I hate to even mention it, but it's Trump getting shot in the ear.
Oh,
that's not a conspiracy.
That's what I said. I was like, this barely qualifies as a conspiracy.
That's not a conspiracy.
Yeah. Like boy does that.
Jesse Ventura just yesterday was
really?
Jesse Ventura just yesterday was like, you motherfuckers ever heard of a blade job? That's the fakest shit I've ever seen. Like, that was the thing. As soon as I saw that on TV, I was like, the very first time I saw it, I was like, fake, so fake. I cannot stand how fake it is. Anyway, and it very much reminded me of wrestling. It very much reminded me of wrestling.
I will buy the shrapnel argument on the ear.
Yeah. I'm okay with. There's some things that I can buy, but it's not. Yeah.
He's not shot.
That's it.
Here's what I was talking about. Retired U.S. Air Force Major General William Neal McCasland, a 68-year-old expert with extensive knowledge of classified space and UFO-linked programs, went missing in Albuquerque, New Mexico on February 28, 2026. The FBI and local authorities are investigating his disappearance, which occurred on foot, and he left his phone behind. Key details on the disappearance. Background. General McCasland formerly led the Air Force Research Laboratory at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, a site heavily associated with UFO lore, sparking intense speculation due to his access to sensitive, unexplained technology information. Circumstances. He was last seen around 11 a.m. on February 27th or 28th, 2026, near Quail Run Court, New England, prompting a silver alert, according to Newsweek and the New York Post. Concerns. Journalist Ross Coulthart described the disappearance as a grave national security crisis. So this is what it really comes down to. though some experts advise caution against leaping to extraterrestrial conspiracy theories. So there you go, Matt. That's exactly to your point. It's not necessarily that it's about the UFO stuff, but he had a lot of sensitive data that could be tangentially related to
Right. And so
technology that we don't understand.
And if I'm fucking around with him for any other reason, I go, yeah, fucking grab the fucker. The alien guys will just go nuts and they'll never think about us. Right.
Yeah. Yes, that's part of it too. Status as of mid-March 2026, investigations continued with no definitive sign of foul play, according to KTLA. This incident has drawn attention due to his role in top secret military space projects, as highlighted by Newsweek and reported in a YouTube video.
Yeah,
The
I mean, I'm reading
FBI
about it
is
too.
on
It
the
looks
case.
like it certainly looks like it could just be a case of somebody went out hiking and maybe something bad happened.
Here's another one. It's two aerospace experts with ties to special projects go missing, triggering security concerns. So not only was it Neil McCaslin, but also Monica Jancito Reza. She's another one. There have been, like I said, there's a handful of these people who they've gone missing, and it just happens to be that all of them have expertise in the unidentified object and future technology world.
I think that's the hard part about, like, one, the government can get away with shit.
Right.
So sure. Right?
Yeah.
Two, the internet is so fast to flood the zone with unsubstantiated evidence about things that it's hard to, like, from the information you just told me, I have no clue where to dig to find actual truth from here on out.
Well, I mean, the only truth of it is that we know. I mean, the baseline truth is UFO experts have gone missing more than one in very recent weeks.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
it. There's no. I have nothing else. I can't say what or why to any of it. I can't say even if it's connected, but it is interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, the bad thing is always, like, the other way to say it is also just like elderly person missing.
Right. Yeah. Old people start taking walks and just disappear.
Well, no, I don't
This
know
ain't
what's
nothing
wrong.
new.
Like, I don't know if it's a disappearing thing, like fall. That's the problem. It's like we have no idea.
We don't know.
Yeah. I'll tell you what we do know. Some scoop mail.
Physical scoop mail.
That's the wrong
Physical
button.
scoop mail. Zippity doo. We got mail in a box.
Oh,
No, we
I'm
don't.
scoop mail.
I'm so mad that I'm under the weather because I want to pick up my
Message for you, son.
my skincare regimen from your house.
I've still been using that stuff. It's
There is so
fucking
much.
great.
I haven't even opened the skincare products yet in preparation, Matt, so that you and I can open them on the air when you get here.
I was
But
looking at my
you have-
nose in the mirror and I was like, I want that pore cleanser bad.
You have
It's
physical
really
scoop
good
mail
stuff.
here waiting for you. You've got some Bruce Springsteen stuff. You have coffee waiting for you. There's some coffee here for you. All ready to go. Some Id Ego coffee.
Oh yes,
Out with your name on it.
that Id Ego house blend's legit, man. Just a regular house blend, so good.
Yep. Oh, they're great. We got a scoop mail here from Witty Comment plus Scoop equals name. Right there. Hey, fellas, you said you did some stories.
Don't give it away.
Jock versus nerd material. I'm always trying to find something to do rather than being truly productive, so here is both. I was house sitting at my grandparents' house while they were in Vegas for the weekend. A buddy of mine called and asked if I wanted to hit the club. He just lived 5 houses down, so I said, sure, I'll unlock the door. I'm going to hop in the shower, come down, make us a drink. Just as I was stepping in the shower, literally 1 foot in the shower, he rang the bell. So I opened the bathroom door and yelled, "It's unlocked!" and went back to get in the shower. And again, just as I was getting in, he rang the bell. I opened the bathroom door and screamed, "I said it's unlocked!" I waited, and again, the bell. So now I'm walking down the hall completely naked, shouting profanities at him because I've told him multiple times the fucking door is wide open. Just as I round the corner, yelling what a stupid, worthless fucking piece of shit he is for not being able to use the fucking door, the door opens and my great aunt walks in. After what seemed like 4 hours of us just staring at each other, I turned and walked back down the hallway. She said, I came to pick up some envelopes. Helen said they're on the bar. I was just silent. After a minute or two later, I heard her leave, so I got in the shower. As far as I know, she never told anyone. However, a few weeks later, I saw her at a family event, and to someone else. Wait, I saw her at a family event, and to someone else, but looking right at me, she made a joking comment about how important it is to be aware of your surroundings. Apparently, she thought it was really funny. That was 40 years ago. She's been dead for 20 years, and I'm still embarrassed about it. Hope you enjoy the Scoopardy. Fuck you in the face. That's witty comment plus scoop equals name.
Yeah, thank you, witty comment. That's a great story. That's a lovely tale, and yeah, I don't think I'd ever recover from that either. Although at least
nerd.
I would have more anxiety of having that happen now when I was younger.
I'm on the hunt for balls.
I remember when Paul's aunt walked in on me in the shower.
That was some shit, man.
It went exactly the same way.
The hunt for balls.
Ow! The Scoopardy today from comment plus scoop equals name is, or the categories are mass turds of the universe.
What if your great aunt was like, nice cock? That would have been a weird one, yeah?
I mean, of course she was.
That is spectacular. Oh, you got that from your dad.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm going mass for 200. If you combine the total mass of all planets in our solar system, including Pluto and all of their moons, it would total less than half of this enormous body. It's one of two things. It's either the sun or your mom. So I'm going, the sun. Who's your mom, that ugly bitch? It's your mom.
Nice one.
Matt, you're up. I got you, witty comment.
We are off to a good start here.
I'll go with, and the chat chiming in as well with the correct answer there.
Oh, nice.
I'll do mass, please, for 400.
The crazy hair dude said, like, if you take the mass, right, and multiply it by the speed of times itself, then it's totally the same as the capacity to do work.
Is this E equals MC squared?
Yeah, and maybe who said it?
Oh, it's Einstein.
Yeah, it's one of those things. E equals MC squared, yeah.
You're right.
Paul.
I'll try turds for 800, please.
Let's try it. Everyone else thought it was duty, but Bill Murray knew it was just one of these candy bars, so he ate it.
A Baby Ruth.
What's the movie?
Oh,
come on.
The Caddyshack?
I thought you had it in your pocket.
No, it's not Caddyshack. Is it
it's
Stripes?
Caddyshack.
Oh, is it Caddyshack?
No, it's Caddyshack, yeah.
All right.
It's Baby Ruth, Caddyshack.
Okay, got it right. There we go.
It's me. I'll try the mass 600. Daily double. Early Christians in Greece used this symbol for an acronym as code for a safe place to hold mass. Huh.
What's the category?
Mass.
Oh.
Early Christians in Greece used this symbol for an acronym as code for a safe place to hold mass.
It was probably the letter M.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Or a fish.
I don't like an acronym? You're asking me about a Greek acronym?
Oh, Newman has a lifeline.
Oh, what is it?
He's claiming he knows.
Is it just it's scuba?
Knowledge.
Yeah.
The acronym is scuba.
Somebody asks him out. Somebody does charades. Is he doing charades?
Ichthya. So it was the fish. Or that's what he's
Great.
saying anyway.
The fish. Yeah, that's it. That's the fish symbol thingy. Good job,
right.
Newman.
I knew it too.
Good job, Paul.
Oh,
yeah.
excellent job, man, Paul. Thank you.
Yeah, Paul. Paul.
Hey,
Paul.
I'll give you guys a little sprinkling of an extra little Paul conspiracy theory thing too. How the word is that whole fish shit is that's what the whole Christian religion is actually just a cover for worshiping a fish god. And that's why if you look at like the Pope's mitre, it's just a fish mouth.
Wait, there's a secret fish god in Christianity, you mean?
Yeah. It's secretly
Right.
they're just worshiping a fish god. An ancient fish god, not Jesus and all that stuff. It's just it's just a secret society around a fish god.
I want to sell
There it
this Trinity idea to people, and
Yeah.
we're going to have like this crazy birth and like a virgin, and it's going to keep all the eyes on dry land or the sky, which is literally
right.
you need it. Get that fucking fish off your staff.
Get that fish off your staff. Yeah, in Cod We Trust. That's right, Thirsty.
Matt, you're up.
I will do turds for 200, please.
Mr. Hanky is the coolest turd in what Colorado town?
South Park.
Yeah.
Howdy ho! It's South Park.
My brain literally went like, oh, what town does South Park take place in?
Paul, you're up.
I'll try Universe for 800.
Daily double.
Here we go.
The answer to all questions is a single word. It's what makes Billy Bastion buff. I figured if I made this the last one, someone other than Paul would have a shot.
It's Shazam.
Oh, it's that one. It's Shazam.
Shazam!
It's me. I'll close out Mass for 800. In the Latin Mass, the priest says, Hoc est inum corpus meum, for this is my body. It's believed this was bastardized to this, a term for magic or a magician's incantation. It's got to be Hocus Pocus, right?
That's
yeah,
it,
got to be
baby.
Hocus Pocus.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus.
Same with Open Sesame as Open Says Me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Matt,
right.
you're up.
End of fun facts for this guy. No,
But they were really fun.
no question yet about where High Piccolo Ring Bell bit is the egg still in the hat came from.
Not yet. Not yet.
I will do turds for 400.
Bill Paxton was a giant pile of shit in this beautiful and poignant 1985 coming-of-age story.
Oh, fuck.
Bill Paxton
That's
was
not
a giant
the correct
pile
answer.
of shit in this beautiful and poignant 1985 coming-of-age story.
I vaguely remember this, but I don't know what movie it's attached to.
I know it.
I know Paul knows it. I'll pass.
Paul,
It's Weird Science.
Weird Science
That's it.
is correct.
I did watch that movie a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
Paul, you're
What
up.
was her name? What's that model's name?
Oh,
man.
actress?
LeBrock?
Kelly LeBrock.
LeBrock, that's it.
Kelly LeBrock. Rockin'
Paul, you're up.
LeBrock. I'll try
Boy, we don't know basic math, but we know that.
Universe for 600.
The answer to all questions is a single word, along with Garsh and Golly. Jim Neighbors' most famous character used this minced oath a lot.
That is also Shazam.
Shazam is correct.
All right.
It's me. I'll try turds for 600. Movie in which Jeff Goldblum exclaims, "That is one big pile of shit." That is my wedding video. Jeff Goldblum was there, and he was an asshole.
Got dark.
I believe that is Jurassic Park.
Yeah, baby.
Jurassic Park, absolutely. Matt.
I'm really behind here.
Oh, yeah, score check. Paul is winning with 2,600. I'm in second with 2,200. Matt, you're in third with 600. What is going on?
And there's no daily double, so I can't even really. Let's see here. I guess I'll have to go
daily
with.
double left?
I
Oh,
think
you
you guys
used
did
double?
both.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I'm not sure. I know we used one.
I'm gonna do of the for 800, please.
Let's try it. James Cagney wanted Ma to know that he had made it to the top.
Top of the mountain, top of the hill, top of the
Close.
morning to you.
Top of the morning to you. Teedly tidly toe.
James Cagney wanted Ma to know that he had made it to the top.
I don't know what this is referencing, so I'm only guessing it could be top of the
The
mountain. or
classic,
top of the hill.
classic James Cagney. See, meh, see, meh. I'm gonna bust you up. See, meh. I'm gonna shoot you up, meh.
Meh,
You're a
to the
tough
top,
guy, huh?
top of the mirror, top of the mirror.
Top of the meh.
Mirror.
Show me top of the mirror.
Do you know this, Paul? Am I right with
I
top
do.
of the hill?
I know it.
Am
I
I
know it.
right in one of the two
You are
choices
wrong.
I'm making? Okay.
You're wrong.
Rebecca Gardner typed in top of the world, so I'm going to go top of the world.
There it is.
Oh, that would make sense. Top of the world.
I made it,
the
man.
world
Top of
to
the
ya.
world. It's his famous death scene from that film. He's on fire on the top of a building with a machine gun in his hand. It's crazy.
All right, I'll check it
Oh,
out.
you're up. It's the same way that my mother went.
Yeah. I'll go with of the for 6.
Joan Baez and the Animals sing about different perspectives of this New Orleans house.
The House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's 835 2nd Street. It's
Oh, dear.
835 2nd Street.
I can't imagine.
It is the House of the Rising Sun. It's me. I'll try of the for 400. Before Rosie just fucking let him, or before Rose just let him fucking die, DiCaprio exclaimed from the bow that he was the king
Kong's dick.
of the doors, king of the doors, king of the floating doors. It was ironic. It was foreshadowing for later
I
in
got
the
a-
movie.
King Kong cock to swing from.
King of the Wieners.
I am the king of the wieners. Let's see, that would be king of the world, I believe. King of the
Again,
world.
King of the World again.
Yeah. Matt, you got of the or
Well,
universe?
I can't catch you guys no matter what. There's too many right answers.
I think you might be right.
I'll do universe for 400.
Yeah.
The answer to all questions is a single word. This app started out as a UK-based telephone service in 2002 where users would dial 2580 on their mobile phones, hold them up to music, and receive an SMS message with the song title and artist name.
Amazing.
This would be Shazam.
Shazam. Shazam, of course, is
Shazam.
the answer. Shazam!
I didn't know the
Paul.
history behind that.
You got
I'll
of the or universe
close out universe.
for 200. The answer to all questions is a single word. Sinbad never played this genie.
Shazam.
Shazam!
It's really funny.
But Shaquille O'Neal did, right?
Yeah.
And I'm doing of the for 200, closing out the category and the game. In 1997, a smoking hot Brendan Fraser was a friend to you and me as George. George of the jungle.
Yeah. Watch out for that tree.
Oh.
W. Bush, says Mark Gates.
And that is the game. Paul wins with 3,400. I am in second with 2,800. Matt, you're in third with 1,800. And
It's funny,
that is
like,
from...
I didn't get any wrong, and I'm third.
I know. I think you passed one.
By like a distant third.
Yeah. That's from witty comment plus scoop equals name. Thank you so much. If you want to send us a Scoopardy or any other
fantastic.
kind of Jock versus Nerd, heyscoops.com is where you can go. Send us a Jock versus Nerd. Send us some scoop mail. Do all those things right over there at heyscoops.com.
Scores aside, that was a fine Scoopardy. A nice
It
wide
was.
array of questions and good use of categories.
Solid Scoopardy.
Yeah. I want to thank some people here, guys. All these people know exactly why those scientists have been disappeared. Chris Ellis, Eric Nielsen, Aramis Czar, Andy Cheek, Merlin's Barn Podcast, Ryan, Aaron the All-Star Scoop, George Guskov, Stephen Verne, Nathan Clay, Rodimus Scoop, Max the Ginger Scoop, Tess Sterling, Unos Raccoon, Chris Fisher, Scoopy Ramon, David Smith, Kai McMillan. I don't know why that was hard to say. David Grassi, Patrick Taylor, and Brian T. Wolf. Thank you so much.
Big thanks to all these people who left Jacob a Easter basket just filled to bursting with Reese's peanut butter cups. That's Daniel O'Connell, James Hubble, Troy Tanzer, Brian Traves, Charles Ullman, Larry Goodale, Scoop of Saltwater, Steve Frozencusser, Cali Ghost, Jason Weingarten, Avon Zarles, sorry, Ken Tinsley, Mike Six, Jason Vasquez, For Shaping, Jesse Rain, Trista Petty, Scott Muldring, Scott Ashclock, and Carolyn Albert. Thank you.
And the following scoops were all here waiting at the studio for Matt, but he never showed up. That's Jeff Loomis, Paul Clayton, Super Geek 13579, Lee Drummond, Paul Hosier, Scoop Luxton, Dennis Hand, Scooper Ascending, Scoop Brady, Bobby Becerra, Kurt Egner, David M. Ruscio, AJ B, Charlie Thompson, Jill Short, Sola Scoop, David Board, Dave Hansen, Scoopaluga, Christian Hofstetter, Mats Lindgren, and Andrew Langmead. Thank you all so much.
Thank you all so much.
All of you.
If you want to be thanked on air, you want a myriad of other rewards that we offer. We offer yearly and monthly ways to support us. Yearly gets you a discount. But if you like this podcast and you think it's worth more than $0, please select a tier today at preachingfun.com.
Come visit preachingfun.com. It's better than hanging with your mom.
Or if you were surprised that anyone would bring friends from work to an event that Matt and Paul were hosting, go over to fartsinabag.biz.
Farts in a bag.
I was so surprised when Didgeridoo said, "Oh yeah, these are my people from work. These are people that I work with. I brought them to this thing." I was like, "You fool! You are an absolute fool." If you think this show is worth more than $0, fartsinabag.biz, preachingfun.com. Those are the places you can go to help keep this show on the air. We are dependent on our Patreon supporters. So please, if you like this show, those are the places you can go. If you can't go over there, if you can't support us financially, we get it. Not everybody can. Tell somebody about this show. Let somebody know, just one person. If you tell more people and then they tell more people, it becomes a pyramid scheme. Those are unethical. We don't do those.
How dare you?
Stick to the obelisk.
Just one.
You tell one person and one person only. They tell one person. It builds an obelisk. It's just straight up and down. It's very nice. There's a small pyramid on top. Don't mention the small pyramid. It's fine.
Everyone listening right now, if you just get one more person to listen to this podcast, we could potentially almost double our listenership.
Nearly.
I'll tell you what. Another thing you guys could do right now is Slaking is doing an amazing job. We were originally going to try out a company to do reels for us, and that company fell apart. And so Slaking on his own has been making reels of our shows and putting it out on social media.
Fantastic.
The best thing you could do is one, heart and do that weird reshare button that they've now added to Instagram reels. And honestly, the coolest thing you can do is talk to each other on there. When people start talking to each other underneath a reel, that reel goes up in views and shares like wildfire. So if you guys could
make
share,
comments,
and comment,
do all that stuff,
interact with it.
Because honestly, it's getting some good traction, but it could get great traction with a little engagement. And Slaking is doing a fantastic job on these.
Yes.
And there are classic bits on there. There are current bits on there. It's really it's
great. It's going to be changing up our Instagram profile tremendously and our Facebook stuff. And so it's a huge help. It's a really huge help. Support his effort there. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Stay safe out there. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
Shazam!
Feel better, Matt Donnelly?
Thank
buddy.
you. Sorry,
I will. If you
vocal
start to
fry.
get worse, let me know, and I will bring you the Eucharist. I'll bring it right over to you. Shove it right in your mouth. Take it. We're preaching
fun.
See ya. Awesome stuff, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will be back on Friday Regular time on Friday, 11 a.m. Vegas time. So 11 a.m. That's the Pacific time zone here in the U.S. So check us out. We'll see you then. Bye.